Hello, this is Unlimited Splash, where I draft too many colors and try to get away with it. Today, this is an episode of what I call Buildaround Masterclass. We're jumping into a premiere draft of Avatar The Last Airbender with a simple idea to find the coolest, quirkiest, most interesting card and try to make a deck around it. We're hoping to find F level rares and mythics that you have to really jump through a lot of hoops to activate, or especially cards off of the bonus sheet that you never even knew were in the set, but that can motivate an entire deck. So we're hoping to see a really quirky, motivating card early, hopefully early in the draft, so we can craft our deck around it. And the idea is at this stage in the format, I like to be experimental. I have a really entrenched pick order. I know how good I think cards are. I know what I think a good deck looks like. So it can be a lot more fun and a lot more interesting to just try to build a deck that's absolutely nothing like any deck that you've seen in the format so far. So that's what we're hoping to do today. And let's jump in. Let's see what the packs give us. Okay, in pack one, it's hard to say no to an Earthbender Ascension. Part of the reason that I think that this is really good in this situation is it will fix colors. So if we find a build around that's in a different format, that's in a different color from green, it's actually really nice to be able to say, okay, our deck is base green, but we can support that really easily. We're starting off with 1 pip of essentially any color that we want. And because this looks for a basic lane card, it's kind of 2 pips. So suppose that like mid pack 3, we see an amazing bonus sheet card that we never thought we could play, and it's in white, but we have no white cards. We can just play 1 planes, we have an Earthbender Ascension, find 1 more way of putting white in our deck, and we can snap it in there. The next best card in the pack, probably On Last Airbender, but I think we're actually legitimately starting out with just the best card in the pack. So I'll take this Earthbender Ascension, and I will be really happy with that. Pick number 2. I kind of want in this kind of a draft, which is different from your usual draft. We're not just, I'm not trying to lose. I'm not trying to go 0-3. I am going to obey limited nuts and bolts fundamentals to some extent, but we are trying to build an interesting deck that's very different from anything you've seen. So that means that in order to support whatever build around we happen to see, I do like to start out with fixing as much as possible. Here, I don't know what the best card is. Maybe Watery Grasp. People have been doing amazing stuff with Team Avatar. I do love Dragonfly Swarm and Water Penguin and Master Paku, that kind of style. But I'm just going to take the blue-black dual land, and we're starting with really good support for whatever color comes our way. Here I'm happily going to take Gran, partly because when you're doing build-around decks, and this is very much a don't try this at home situation. This is not a lesson on how to maximize your win rate. This is a lesson on how to have fun in the late format. When you're doing build-around decks, you need a lot of card draw and card selection, because these are the ways that you're going to find your build around. If your build around is just 1 card out of 40, how are you going to get it out of your deck? There's not a lot of tutoring in Contemporary Magic Limited, so you need to have a lot of ways of seeing just many, many, many cards. Here, there is a dual land. I recently did the Shrines thing, so I'm not necessarily looking to do that. So I could take the dual land. I could also take Flopsy and maybe start organizing kind of a green-blue ramp beatdown sort of a situation. Earthbender Ascension does ramp you. So Flopsy's a nice payoff. Swamp Snare Trap maybe is the best card. I don't really love this card, though. It's not a pull into black. So I guess I'll reluctantly take Flopsy. I don't really have a good reason to take Boiling Rock Prison at this point. So I guess I'll just take Flopsy. Here, yeah, okay, maybe we're just doing some kind of green ramp thing. Judy is a pretty sweet build around, but I've been building around that the whole set. I don't know, maybe Ember Island Production is a cool one. You make a token of something. It's just like copying stuff. Copying is cool. But I think I'll just take Badger Mole. I want my deck to be basically good, and then we find the build around, and that's not necessarily... One copy spell does not a build around make. Invasion Tactics, it's not a very cool build around. It's not very cool and amazing to me to just play an Invasion Tactics. I do consider Sold Out. This is maybe... Look, I don't love Sold Out. It's not a huge pull into black, but I do think maybe we're starting to get signals, partly because I think other people over-prioritize Sold Out. So let's just take that. Also having enough removal is really important in this format. This format has become so bomby. It's, I think, really important to just have as much removal as you can possibly pack into your deck. Appa's not exactly a build around, so we're still looking. We haven't seen a single bonus sheet card. And the next pack is going to be the first new card. So I'm just going to take Origin of Metal Bending. I don't want to tunnel vision on green too much. I actually tried a bitter work recently, and it's so bad, it wasn't even fun to try to build around. Sometimes you try to build around cards that are just so bad, it's not even enjoyable. I've gotten a lot lower on Soka's Haiku. I just keep milling myself out, but I think Flexible Waterbender is kind of good in a deck that's just trying to do as much damage as possible. So I'm going to snap that up. I think that's perfectly fine. Probably take the Omashu City here. This might be a signal, this Octopus form actually, that blue is a little bit more open, but I kind of like the idea of having really good mana. And we really don't know if we're going to even be playing blue. Although Master Paku is kind of a cool one. Okay, I'll take Paku. Wheeling Paku to me begins to be not quite a signal, but like if someone's in a Lessons deck, they'll prioritize him highly, right? So I can take Giant Koi. I mean, Cunning Maneuver is good as well, but if this is going to be a ramp deck, maybe it's a Giant Koi. White Lotus Hideout could help us if we get some cool lesson on the splash, and I guess I'll just take a Hog Monkey. Okay, come on. Something awesome off the bonus sheet, please. We deserve it. We've been good. Come on. Well, there is an Airbender Ascension. Is that anything? Is that anything? Let's see. Okay, I believe we're gonna get an awesome build around. I'm just holding out hope. So I'll take a Shared Roots. Pretty simple. I mean, Airbender Ascension could be sweet. You could flicker your Flopsy, but is that an amazing build around? I don't know. I don't really know. So I'll take a Shared Roots. Yeah, I'll take the Shared Roots. I think that's fine. Just snap this one up. I mean, Foggy Swamp Vision is what we're talking about. It's an F level card, but you really need something to go with this. And, you know, by the way, the reason that this is so bad, you get a token of them, but they die at the next end step. So they don't even have haste. You can't even attack with them. I had to like read it 3 times to figure out why it's bad, but I'm pretty sure that's the reason. They don't even have haste. Okay, I do love Spirit Water Revival. Knowledge Seeker is a better card, but Spirit Water Revival is more build-aroundy and fun. And if we're doing a ramp deck with our Shared Roots plus Earthbender Ascension, then it's clearly Spirit Water Revival in terms of fun equity over Knowledge Seeker, even though I do think Knowledge Seeker is the better card. Okay, so Spirit Water Revival it is. Okay, I mean, hey, we have the start of a fun deck. We haven't seen like a quirky, fun, silly build-around piece yet, but this does look like a fun deck. Here, I don't see an obvious pull into another color. I don't think Soka Tenacious Tactician is particularly good, and I'm always happy to play a Wall-Top Sentries. It just keeps you alive while you're ramping. So I'm going to go for that. A Lion Turtle is a cool one. Lion Turtle is a ramp card. Okay, so Teamer Lessons is open, it's looking like. So I'm just going to snap this up. I mean, maybe we can wheel First Time Flyer or Ong's Journey, something like that. Probably not. Pick 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Probably not. Probably we're not wheeling anymore, but hey, I'll take a Cycle of Renewal. That's a lesson that also ramps you. Yeah, I'll do it. Okay, so maybe it's just another fun build around of Spirit Water Revival. Oh, Boomerang Basics is a cool one. I mean, is this the best card in the pack? No, maybe I'd rather have Watery Grasp. Maybe I'd rather have Watery Grasp, but I think Boomerang Basics is just so sweet. There's got to be stuff I can do with this, right? There's got to be stuff. This is way more of a... This is Buildaround Masterclass, my friends, and this is way more of a Buildaround Enabler. Boomerang Basics, like copying, bouncing, flickering, these are all Buildaround-y type of things to be doing. Okay, I think I will take a Lost Days. I have no removal. I did try to build around Tiger Dillo in that bitter work deck that I'm talking about. Oh, that did not work. You need like 4 or 5 Tiger Dillos, and then they actually enable each other to attack. That was my dream, but I only saw 2, and that deck was... it was not my best work. Okay, I'll take the Lost Days. Very happy with that. Well, it does look like Shrines is open, but I already did Shrines in my first Buildaround Masterclass, even though I didn't call it that. So I really wanted to make this card work, but it's the mono red payoff. I think you really have to be mono red for that one to work. I'll just take Rumble Arena. I mean, the Water Skin is ramping, so we could speculate on the Foggy Swamp Visions here. We actually could speculate on it. I'm pretty worried about my creature count, though. I'm just going to take the Wall-Top Sentries. The double black would be hard for us to splash. Basically, by speculate, I mean hope that there's some bonus sheet card you can... So one thing that I did see with that card, by the way, I'll take an Abandoned Attachments. There's I forget the name of the card, but it's an artifact for 2, and you do 1 tap, end the turn, but you can only activate it during your turn. So an artifact that 1 and tap, end the turn, but you can only do it during your turn. The idea is you do the Foggy Swamp Visions to get 1,000,000 tokens, and then you end the turn. Then the tokens don't get sacrificed because you don't progress to your end step. So you get to keep every token that was in the graveyard. So that would be awesome, but it's a 2-card combo and both of them are like horrible individually. So I don't necessarily recommend it. I don't necessarily recommend trying it. Well, Badgermole Cub is like the ultimate ramp card, right? So I'll take that one. I don't think it's $80 anymore, but we're not playing in paper anyways, so it doesn't matter. I'll grab this Badgermole Cub. I'm so light on 2-drops, it's a disaster. I guess if I can wheel either Cabbage Merchant or Raucous Audience, I'll play it. Firebending Lesson would be awesome too. But I'll snap up this Badgermole Cub for sure. Well, we haven't seen a single bonus sheet card. It's so disappointing. I'll happily take Waterbending Lesson though. That's a good card to ramp to. Although after that, we need like no more card draw. Hopefully we can wheel like Earth Rumble Wrestlers or something like that. That has to be the end of our card draw though. What am I looking at here? 25, so we're not playing White Lotus. And then maybe we would cut, well, we're at 21 cards now. The first card on the chopping block is probably Earth Kingdom Soldier. We want all the lessons we can get. I think we actually are playing Abandoned Attachments. We have 7 lessons. It's pretty good. Oh, sorry, I'm blocking a bunch of my cards. My bad. I love Day of Black Sun. That's so painful to see it here. That card is so good. We do have a Serpent's Pass. I do not think we can play Day of Black Sun. It's so good, though. Probably I just take First Time Flyer. My 2-drop situation is a catastrophe. Wow, we could have built around Tigerdillo. That's our second Tigerdillo. Yeah, rather have First Time Flyer than Boomy for sure. I already have some 6-drops. So I'll take that. Ooh, love a Gran. Meditation Pools would be nice as well, but Gran is just the card. This is the card of the format for me. That's what I'm going to remember from this draft format is Gran. Love playing with Gran. Okay, I'll take Benevolent River Spirit. I mean, Boulder's good. I mean, it's fine. I think it's just a River Spirit here, though. It's an expensive card, and we're a ramp deck. It's a nice payoff for ramping. Oh, we didn't really get there on Buildaround. Buildaround Masterclass. Maybe this isn't a Buildaround. No, I think this is a Buildaround Masterclass because I made a bunch of decisions based on building around things. So this is a ramp deck. This is a Buildaround ramp deck, but we are just playing a lot of conventionally good cards. Maybe this is a Buildaround of Spirit Water Revival. That could be it. The ramp is all about the Spirit Water Revival. Let's call it that. This is a Spirit Water Revival Buildaround Masterclass. Okay, I'm more likely to want Earth Rumble Wrestlers than another Cycle of Renewal. It's probably enough ramp already. And maybe I would play that instead of one of the Waterbenders. Probably not. Would I play Earth Rumble Wrestlers instead of like Abandoned Attachments maybe? Yeah, probably it's a little bit too much do nothing. Oh yeah, this is a Buildaround Masterclass, my friends. Double Spirit Water Revival. That's what I'm talking about. That is what I'm talking about. Okay. This is a Buildaround. You know what, everyone? Turns out all along, this was a Spirit Water Revival Buildaround deck. We didn't know it until the very end, but this is what it looks like when you build around Spirit Water Revival. Can we possibly play Hama? It's funny, neither of our dual lanes actually helps us. So yeah, well, I'll take Hama. It's the card I'm most likely to want. And then probably another Earth Rumble Wrestlers. It's very possible we need that to not die. Maybe I play this instead of, I don't know if Boomerang, I don't think Boomerang Basics is actually any good in our deck. There's one of the Tigerdillos back to say hello. Is Boomerang Basics, oh, Meditation Pools is amazing. That's exactly what I want. Maybe, I don't know if I cut Floopsy or Boomerang Basics or what. Wow, we wheeled a Badgermole. I mean, that's really good. All right, I just need to keep a close eye on my curve. I'm just gonna look at my curve and let's have a good curve and a good number of creatures. Okay, so looking at this, the first thing I'm going to do is cut Waterbending Lesson. I really don't need that. And then, yeah, Boomerang Basics has no support in the deck. And then, honestly, maybe I kind of want the Cycle of Renewal. So maybe it's just Origin of Metal Bending. This is not a 2-drop, though. So my deck is so slow. So actually, maybe I cut one River Spirit. That might be it. It might just be too many River Spirits. 15, 16, 17. Yep, okay. Let's try something like this. I'll think a little bit more about if I can cut a 4-drop in exchange for the River Spirit, but it's something like this. Yeah. All right, we're queuing up for game 1 with that deck, and we're going to try to draw more cards than you even knew existed in the game of Magic. This is going to be the most cards anyone has ever drawn, if all goes well. So this is a bad hand, but Lion Turtle maybe keeps me alive while I curve out 3, 4, 5, and hopefully I draw. My deck is so low on 2-drops somehow. I mean, not somehow, I just didn't take a lot of them. Yeah, I mean, that's a good one. That's a really good one. I mean, it's a build around. You have to believe in the concept of your deck. So let's draw that. Let's draw that. Obviously, I'd rather have a 2-drop. Okay. So I need to be aware of Quench and stuff. Could just be a green-based tempo. Glider Kids. Okay, and I take 1 damage. Are we going to get beat down mercilessly? I mean, Earth Rumble Warriors is looking pretty good. I think I'm playing 2 of those too, so. Floopsy. Hey, Floopsy. I would like some more lessons here. I'll put that on the arena. And let's get a island. Yep, it's an island. I like the ramp. Ramp is nice. Next turn we can play Badger Mole. Compassionate Healer. Okay. In for a bunch. Sure. Yeah, maybe I actually just play Earth Rumble Warriors and I attack with Rumble Arena. It looks like they're holding up... It looks like they're holding up Quench, but it could also just be cracking the clue. Well, Lion Turtle is so much worse than whatever else I could play. Maybe I just play Badger Mole on the theory that I don't care if it gets quenched, but I kind of do because that enables a pretty big attack, 5 damage. So let's start with Earth Rumble Wrestlers and see if it gets quenched. I'm kind of baiting a quench here is the idea. Because I just have so much better stuff. Okay. I baited the quench successfully. They don't get to crack their clue. I will attack with my Vigilance creature. Oh, they're going to block? That's interesting. Then I get a Scry. Okay, they didn't block. Yep, okay. I mean, that quench was going to get something. Playing Lion Turtle here is basically surrender. So. Okay. I'll play Badger Mole. I could play Floopsy, but I don't think that's the play. By the way, I know it's called Flopsy. I call it Floopsy. Put the counter here. And then I can attack, because you can't double block this way. Unless you have a Yip Yip or something, but... Basically, I just don't want this Soka to start generating infinite value. Yeah, Earthbender Ascension is going to start going off. Our deck is kind of awesome. I don't know if we're going to win. They could have a lot of interaction. Katara. There's just a lot that they could have here, but our deck is kind of awesome. All right. So I'll start with the land. And then am I going to Floopsy here? I could Floopsy. Probably put a counter on the Badger Mole. Give everyone trample. Yeah, I think Floopsy sounds good. Probably better than... Well, I could... Can I Spirit Water Revival? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Not quite. Probably better than Lost Days. They don't have Quench mana, right? So down comes Floopsy. Counter on everything. In with the Rumble Arena. Probably might as well just attack with Badger Mole as well. I have them on such a short clock. I don't think I'm too worried about Soka value anymore. I have 2 blockers. So probably, yeah, just going with everything. Also, everything has trample, and they can't be blocked by more than 1 creature. Oh, it's kind of a sweet deck. I mean, Earthbender Ascension did a lot of work for us, but I kind of still want to Spirit Water Revival. It does have trample, so it's kind of nice. All right. Cracking a clue. Yip Yip on Soka to get a draw. Yeah, makes sense. Makes sense. Looking for a card. Okay, very likely we just hold up Lost Days. Yeah, because I could wall top Sentries, but then I can't also Lost Days. I think I just go in with the team. I don't have a land, unfortunately. Do I just go in with the team? I think I hold back Floopsy, actually. Let's go in with these 2. Hold back Floopsy. Because I can't quite do lethal, and I'm a little scared of like Yip Yips or something. I really just want to hold up Lost Days. Having Lost Days, I think, is just really good protection here. Because they might have some kind of lethal trick if I get a little bit too greedy. I don't really want that. And they can't quench. They could soak as Haiku, but they probably can't soak as Haiku and also do something really impressive, I'm guessing. Badger Mole plus Earthbender Ascension is so sweet. It's just such a nice little synergy there. But like Earthbender Ascension puts counters on everything, and then Badger Mole makes them continually have trample. It's so sad though that we didn't see a single card from the bonus sheet in our Buildaround Masterclass. All right, Floopsy can go back into my hand. It's so expensive. I don't like that they get to do that, but Waterbend without tapping the healer is interesting. Yeah, I think I'll just Lost Days that guy. I kind of really want to. So we'll see if it happens. Probably does. And then I will crack the clue. All right, we got there. All right, that's one game in the books. Oh, I like our deck a lot. I wonder if Floopsy is a little bit too much though. Or maybe the Lion Turtle is not actually as well supported as I'm thinking. But I you know, Lion Turtle seems sweet. We were just getting kind of raced down. Yeah, I'm playing both Badger Moles. Yeah, I'm happy with this build. Yeah, let's run it out there and just keep going. Game number 2. Okay, we got a match, and we have a turn 1 Gran into Earthbender Ascension, looking good, and we're on the play. Oh, does this mean WotC? Is this actually a Wizards employee? Well, I better say hello out of respect. Is this actually a Wizards employee? That would be cool. I'm not sure. They're very polite, so that suggests that they might be. I don't know. Are you allowed to just call yourself WotC if you're not a Wizards employee in with Gran? I'm not sure what the rules are. Forrest. All right, if they're a Wizards employee, we have to sit up and try hard. We got to win this game. Just to prove that we can. Abandon Air Temple's a good one. All right, I'm not going to play into Quench. Let's probably just drop Walltop Sentries. I should have attacked with Gran first, but let's just put down the Walltop Sentries to bait their Quench. I don't need the island. I'm going to get Earthbender Ascension. Oh, you have reinforcements. Nope. Okay. It looked like they were going to play something. Okay, no Quench. I like it when my opponent does not have Quench. So now we are playing Earthbender Ascension on turn 4, which means we're going to get a 2/2 that can actually attack. So play the land first. Even though this deprives us of a counter, I think it's better to get the attack here. We're definitely the beatdown. I will get another green blue. I'll get another something. In with everything. Draw and discard. Pitch a Forest. I love getting all these lands out of the way, let me tell you. Yep, makes sense. Good block. Bonk, bonk. All right. They teach you good lessons about how to play Magic at Wizards of the Coast, I see. All right, if we let this game go too long, then they are going to get to activate that Abandoned Air Temple, so we have to not let them build a huge board. Most likely what I want to do next turn is just play Floopsy. If they... I'm not playing around Quench anymore because they didn't have it. They would have definitely hit the Earthbender Ascension with Quench if they had it. Or, well, they were tapped down for the Messenger Hawk, but you know. All right, awesome. There's no Quench possibilities at all. Oh, their deck is sweet. I love the style of Magic that they're playing for sure. That's my kind of Magic. Get a quest counter, play a Floopsy, and Gran gets chunky. Gran is now a 2/3 attacker. Isn't that bonkers? Yeah, and I think I can get rid of First Time Flyer here over the Walltop Sentries. Actually, maybe I want to pitch the Sentries, because if I draw land, I can double spell with the Wrestlers and the First Time Flyer. I don't have a lesson, though, for the Flyer. That's pretty bad. So it's only a 2/3. Or it's only a 1/2. I mean, that's pretty bad. Okay, yeah, I'll get rid of the Wrestlers. Wow, my lesson count is like way lower than I thought. Love their sleeves. Beautiful sleeves. Dan B of the Coast. Lost Days. Looks like a Lost Days. Looks like a Lost Days to me. I've seen Lost Days in my time, and this looks like one of them. Oh, Avatar's Wrath. Okay. So I can play them again, but just not right now. Is that right? I can play them again, but just not right now. It gets exiled. Until your next turn, they can't cast spells from anywhere other than their hands. Okay. I accept my fate. I'll just play this guy. Just build a board and then Flopsy again, right? That's all there is to it. Cycle of Renewal is totally sweet with Earthbender Ascension. It's going to level the Ascension up and then get a counter. And then get another counter after that on a creature. 1 counter total. I said that in a confusing way, but it's gonna get a counter on a creature. Okay, Giant Koi. Yep. Okay, so maybe let's do, yeah. Let's play the land, put the counter on the Wrestlers. No, it's gonna get 2 counters. I actually was, the way that I misspoke was weirdly correct. Play a Gran, play a Walltop Sentries, play a Floopsy probably. The other thing that I can do is, actually, I kind of like this more. Attack with the Earth Rumble Wrestlers. I don't know if they even block. I actually have no idea what they're going to do. I wonder if they read Cycle of Renewal. I wonder if they know what this is. Probably Pillar Launch is what they're thinking. So just sneak through 5 damage. That was kind of sweet. Yeah, I'm happy with that one. All right, and then I play another Walltop Sentries. Their Avatar's Wrath got rid of their own Watery Grasp, which is a bit awkward for them. Now, next turn I play Flopsy, and I can get a bunch of counters on stuff, give a bunch of things trample. Should be pretty sweet for us. I do love their deck. I don't think Avatar Wrath is really in this kind of a control card advantage deck usually. I think LSV and Marshall and LR were correct that this is more of like a falter. This is more of a falter effect, like for when you're ahead in a very aggressive deck. So Flopsy, and then I attack with both Walltop Sentries. I don't think I attack with Gran. Actually, I do, because if I get both Walltop Sentries through, I just win. Oh, that's a really good reason to attack with Gran. Okay, so I'll play Flopsy. Counter on everything. Next. So the idea is Death Touch plus Trample is so good. And with all 3. Draw a card and discard. Yeah, discard. Is Lion Turtle just not supporting my deck? I'm seeing like no lessons. Yeah, so if they block with Giant Koi, I'm dealing 1 damage to the Koi and trampling over. All right, let's try to go lethal. Let's try to go for lethal here. You cannot Sokus Haiku me. You cannot quench me, but you can Sokus Haiku me. Sack a land. Okay, it looks like they do have something. They have not conceded. All right, counter. So I'll put a counter here. Okay, you have Lost Days? Looks like Lost Days. Razor Rings. In response, so that I cannot put a counter on in response to that, I guess. All right, well, I'll do 5 damage. And then you thought that was the end of Gran. It was not. Here she comes. Gran number 2. She's back. The greatest card of the format. She's back to haunt you. Well, this is kind of a sweet deck. I would love to draw 7. Oh yeah, good game, Dan B. Good game. All right, off to game number 3 in our Spirit Water Revival Buildaround deck. Can we draw 14 cards? That's the challenge I'm setting for myself. Can I draw 14 cards in one game? Probably not, but I'm here to find out. All right, and we do have a match. I don't know what Wolebamus means. I know Wole, I believe, is to want. Wolere is to want. Amus would be probably the first person plural of the... I'll probably keep this and put back Earth Rumble Wrestlers. Of the subjective, I guess. Recusative. It's been a while since I took Latin. But Wolebamus kind of sounds like we want, but not really. I think that would just be Wollamus. So I'm not sure. Pretty bad hand. I mean, my curve is terrible. That's just a fact of my deck. But hey, you know what helps your curve? This is the ideal. This is what we were trying to do, is ramp from turn 2 into turn 4 and then just go 4, 5, 6. So actually now that we luckily drew our only shared roots, it looks like it was all, exactly how we planned it out. Oh, we just drew another Earth Rumble Wrestlers. That's so funny. We put it on the bottom and then we shuffled with shared roots and got it back. That's fine. Airbending lesson, it looks like. Yep. Oh, I'm so ready for a new set. I feel like I know every card before it gets played. it's, it's like I might as well just sit down and play like Mental Magic with someone where you just say what cards you play. Chong Chong's Deserters. What an aggro deck. This is cool. All right, well, you're going to get some value out of that Gran potentially, unless you have an answer for my Badger Mole. But I am just going to play Badger Mole because it sets up really nicely for Flopsy, getting me 2 bodies. I might actually just do double Earth Rumble Wrestlers next turn. You do need to have an answer for the Badger Mole to be able to attack with Gran. Oh, or you just have a Yip Yip. If it's Yip Yip, no, it's not Yip Yip. It's probably Earth Kingdom Protectors. Why don't I block the Earth Kingdom Protectors so they can't do this to me again and I don't die to Yip Yip? I think that probably makes sense. Oh, do you have Fancy Footwork? Oh, Razor Rings. Okay, yep, that's another card that exists. I take 5. I am getting absolutely aggroed here. That is very true. I'm getting super beat down on. But they are out of cards as far as I can tell. So I'm going to go Earth Rumble Wrestlers into Earth Rumble Wrestlers. And that's 2 blockers. That's 2 blockers. And we do have a Spirit Water Revival, so we're not at risk of running out of cards. This is cool old-fashioned Magic. This is what I like. If now they go like Forest, Ong Swift Savior, or yeah, if they go Ong Swift Savior or Forest and the 5-mana Bant Ong, then I'm going to be grumpy. But this is good old-fashioned Magic. Just like, look, I have a bunch of 1-mana and 2-mana cards, and you have a bunch of 3-mana and 4-mana cards. Who wins? Who wins? It's not obvious. It's not obvious. I'm going to slam down Floopsy. I mean, Walltop Sentries is a nice one. Put a counter on everything, and then I think I do just attack with a 5/5 trampler that can't be multi-blocked. Like, why don't I put you on a clock? Let's see how you like it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I actually can Spirit Water Revival, but I would have to tap down and die. So maybe not the play. maybe not the play. Team Avatar. Oh, that makes me grumpy because I hate that card. I just hate playing against that card. And they top decked it too, which is like, okay, I'm actually just going to take here probably. They top decked it too, which is like, I just, this card, the reason that I hate this card, it's not even like, oh, it always beats me or blah, 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 whatever. There's a very specific game design reason, which is it incentivizes the slowest gameplay ever, right? It incentivizes the slowest gameplay ever. Because you just attack with 1 at a time and I can chump block. Chump block, I can chump block here. So we're just going to be sitting here for a while unless I can push through damage. So suppose I attack with both Earth Rumble Wrestlers. I'm at 1, so they just have to not kill Walltop Sentries. They can attack with everything. I block there, Earth Rumble Wrestlers doesn't, or Walltop Sentries doesn't die. So yeah, I probably do play Walltop Sentries. I wonder if I cast Spirit Water Revival, but not with Waterbend. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So probably attack with 1 Earth Rumble Wrestlers, and I have 1, 2, 3 blockers on the ground. I need a 4th blocker. So I actually cannot even attack with the Wrestlers, right? Oh no, yeah, because Walltop Sentry has to block the Flyer. I can't even get my Walltop Sentries killed, unfortunately. So draw 2. Yeah. Do I play it? I do, right? Because it can block a 1/1. Just having another blocker is good. Or another attacker. So I play this. It can still block a 1/1, so I'm not depriving myself of a blocker. And then I play the Walltop Sentries. You don't have counter mana, so... Oh, okay, no. Phew. Wait, hold on. Did I just blunder? 1, 2, 3, 4 ground blockers and an air blocker. No, I didn't blunder. This is fine. I have enough blockers. Yeah, okay. I counted right. Phew, I thought I counted wrong there for a second. Okay, so if you attack with First Time Flyer, I have a blocker for you. If you have a removal spell, it's just GG. Not that great a game because any game that I see Team Avatar, I'm not super happy about, but it's still a good game. Okay, I'll just double block. So it's a 7/8. I'll just double block. You can kill an Earth Rumble Wrestlers, it seems. I don't want to be too grumpy or like have bad manners about this or anything, but Team Avatar is one of those cards that always makes me a little upset to see, just because it's just so boring to sit there while someone attacks with 1,000 creature. Well, someone attacks with one creature 1,000 times. So I need to keep the pressure on, right? So I probably attack. Am I dead to a single? Okay, I'm gonna play this. So I'm gonna play it. I'm actually gonna attack first, but I'm just thinking this through. If I play this, am I dead to a single removal spell? No, because I have 2 reach creatures. I need to keep back. No, because I have a reach creature and a flyer. And then, yeah, it probably is wise to hold back the Earth Rumble Wrestlers as a blocker, actually. So first, let's see if this resolves. I might have drawn Quench, so I actually do play this first. Let's see if it resolves. Team Avatar just takes forever to play out. It just takes forever. Like a third of this video will be just the one Team Avatar game. Okay, Lost Days is an amazing draw. Very happy with that one. If I attack with Floopsy, am I dead to a single removal? I'm not, right? Because I have a blocker to spare. I'm dead to 2 removals. They can't get their flyer through. Yep, so I'll just go in with Floopsy. Let's go Floopsy. Bonk. All right. So I'm actually getting damage, but that seems to suggest a certain confidence on the opponent's part. Do they attack? Attacking with Zhong's Deserters is interesting. I will double block with Earth Rumble Wrestlers and a 3/3. I think that makes sense. The Wrestlers is not super important as far as I'm concerned. Like, Reach is good, but I do have a backup Reach creature and Flyer. All right, I'll probably just go in with Floopsy again, right? I could go in with Floopsy and Benevolent River Spirit if I'm feeling bold. I don't really want to leave myself... Like, that doesn't affect their clock is the thing. Well, it kind of does, but probably not. So let's just do this. Yeah, Team Avatar, like I was talking to my friend about this fact that it's like just a very slow card and incentivizes board stalling, which they've been very good. Wizards has been very, very good at not building cards that incentivize like ultra slow board stalls. I think I can block with Wall Top Sentries now. I think I can go ahead and just block with that. Because Lost Days is like really good insurance for me. Yeah, so they've been really good at that. But, so I'm not like complaining too much, but I think this one was a miss for sure from a design perspective. All right, in with Floopsy. If they have an answer to Floopsy, then we're like kind of entering top deck mode. Are you going to sack the protectors? It would make sense. It's just that like this game would have been over like 5 minutes ago if they hadn't played Team Avatar. All right, trampling. Oh, no, trampling. It's indestructible. Yeah, I'll keep the land because of Gran. I'm really not wanting to use Lost Days unless I absolutely have to. Unless or until I absolutely have to. Pass. My turn. Okay, so resolve, and then let's just put that back on top. Hopefully this resolves. If it doesn't, if they have an octopus form, then I'm really shaky. But I mean, you can't always play around everything, right? Okay, all right, we got there. We got there despite Team Avatar. That game just, I mean, I do love build-arounds. So don't get me wrong. Like, Team Avatar is cool from a build-around perspective. All right, enough said. Okay, so we are on to match number 4. I think we're 3-0, aren't we? Yeah. Okay, we've got ourselves a game. Really awkward hand. But I think I actually keep it on the play. Really awkward hand, though. I can play turn 2 Gran. Okay, into turn 3 Wall Top Sentries. Maybe I just do turn 2 Paku and we save Gran. That's probably correct. My lesson count is like way lower. Don't I have like 7 lessons? But I feel like I've cast like 2 of them. Maybe I cut a bunch of lessons. Yeah, I see what I did. I see exactly what I did. I made a bit of a mistake. I thought I cut 3 lessons. Okay, I'll definitely just attack with Paku. Milieu. What happened is I cut 3 lessons without even thinking about it. I highly doubt you block. And then, yeah, I think I will just ramp think ramp makes a lot of sense. Ramping up the Paku. I kind of like the idea of just being able to play a lot of cards. So this plus a blue. Yep, kind of like that idea. Maybe we can play Benevolent River Spirit soon. 1, 2, 3. All right, take some damage. Oh, is my opponent stuck on lands? Still can't do that. So let's go in with Paku. They did not firebend, so they have something. Firebending lesson? It's probably firebending lesson. I'm going to start milling them. I don't know why. It does give them virtual card advantage, but I just feel like doing it. They might have fire. I think they have firebending lesson. Should I not present Gran? No, they'll find a... you can firebending lesson my Gran. Like, you can find a block. You'll be able to find a block sooner or later where firebending lesson pays off. So even though I read, okay, combustion technique, yeah, then I'm even happier that I played Gran. Even though I read that they had that, it just, I don't think really makes sense to hold it. 2, 3, 4, 5. So I really do not want my wall top sentries to die, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, actually, they could have died because River Spirit, I miscounted. My bad. But that's okay. I can take the damage. I can take it. I can take it. All right. Oh, no. I didn't miscount. It is 5. I have 5. Yeah, okay. So good. I'm glad that that did not die. I'll mill you for 1. I am technically upping your lesson count, so probably not the best thing, but okay, I'll put that on the bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If I get 1 more, I can actually activate it. So that's sweet. But probably what we're going to do is I can Badger Mole, Cub next turn, Earthbending 1, tap that 1, and that's an extra 1, and I get to play my Flexible Waterbender. And then the next turn, I can Spirit Water Revival. So that's the plan. Would I block if they attacked? Probably not. What does this do? This is the copy a spell? Yeah, okay. All right, so Badger Mole Cub. Sure, we can put it on an island. That's fine. Or no, I'll Earthbend onto Rumble Arena. Add a 1 green. Yeah, okay. Earthbend onto Rumble Arena, and then I can play Flexible Waterbender. And it's totally sweet, and everyone is impressed. And I'm going to attack for 4 because I'm the beatdown. You thought you're the beatdown? I'm the beatdown. And end. Basically because, like, Flexible Waterbender and Walltop Sentries and even Paku trade so nicely or hold things back so nicely. And if I'm representing damage in the air, then I'm happy. All right, my turn. Play a land. All right, folks. We are definitely doing it. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And auto pay. I was like, did I miscount? But no, I see how it is now. I'll mill you. And I get to draw 7 cards. We did it. We did it. We drew 7 cards. I love Spirit Water Revival. What an awesome card. What a joy to play with. Okay, I'm going to go back to the drawing board on this lessons thing because I actually screwed up my lessons situation without thinking about it. Maybe we want 1 less Earth Rumble Warrior. Let's see. I'll take a look at this for a moment. Okay, so what I did is I cut a first-time flyer for an abandon attach. Or no, sorry, a flexible waterbender, the 4-drop for an abandon attachments, to make my first-time flyer not horrible, and also because my deck is a little slow. Like I'm when I lose, it's probably typically going to be a beatdown, or to like aggro, and I'm feeling the lack of things to do on turn 2, which is my fault for like I didn't really design my deck with the best curve for sure. I was really hoping to get more shared roots is the truth of it to like ramp into turn 4. And I just didn't. But, you know, I mean, you live and you learn. That's just like a weakness. And I like the deck overall quite a lot. It's just that like we don't want first time fire to be a 1-2. That's just so horrible. A 1-2 for 2. But on the other hand, I can't cut it because my 2-drop slot is so bad. So I think abandon attachments is a nice little compromise. I think we're going to find plenty of things to do in turn 4. Like, look, we even found a flexible waterbender anyways. Here, I could play maybe I should actually cut Lion Turtle. This is the card that's terrible, but it's still better than Bender's Waterskin, so, right? This is, just think of this as a Bender's Waterskin with a little bit of upside. I think I probably do play this over Walltop Sentries. I'm not feeling super under pressure. I really like the idea of having access to 5 potential mana next turn. That doesn't really help me, but 6 mana faster, I guess. Earthbender Ascension's a good one. Thankfully, my Walltop Sentries is going to be kind of nice here. And yeah, you can attack and take a damage. It's a very nice one for you. I do need to, I mean, my situation is definitely awkward now. So I guess I'll play Earth Rumble Wrestlers. I mean, actually, no, I think I play the Spirit Water Revival, try to get a land, and then play Paku. Because I just can't be missing my land drops. Essentially, I just cannot possibly be missing my land drops. That's the issue, right? So I'll play Paku. It holds it back. Like, it doesn't hold it back, but it holds back a little damage. And Cycle of Renewal is a great one. If now I can find another land, then I'm ramping up. Basically, the way that I get out of this situation is by playing 4-drop into 4-drop. The sooner I can do that, the better off I am. And doing it one at a time is just not going to cut it, I don't think. So if I get a land here, I'm probably going to do Wall Top Sentries and Cycle. If I don't get a land, then we have some tough decisions. It's probably just Earth Rumble. Okay, so I'll play Wall Top Sentries and I'll hold up Earth Rumble. And I'll hold up Cycle of Renewal, I mean. The idea being potentially, I mean, I'll definitely play Cycle of Renewal this turn no matter what. But potentially we can eat something with Paku here. Redemption? Okay, yeah. That's ugly. I don't love that. I mean, at least Paku can block merchants, right? They're attacking correctly. If you attack with the planes, I don't think that's right. I'll block here. I'll play Cycle. Paku trigger, sack a land, get 2 lands. And now at least we can start playing our chunky stuff. So that feels a lot better. I can start milling myself too with Paku if I find ways to tap it. Oh, this guy's kind of annoying. This guy's kind of annoying. So now I can play Flexible Waterbender, or rather Earth Rumble Wrestlers, because it has Reach plus Wall Top Sentries. Oh, it's pretty good. And I'm getting a little closer to turning on Lion Turtle. I just need one more lesson after this. So the lessons is looking a little bit more real. Lost Days is a good one. This is such a funny inclusion in this deck, but I can see what they're thinking. It's really black-white beatdown with a splash for Earthbender Ascension. So Earthbender Ascension is not the best supported, but they did manage to play it basically on curve. Lots of interaction. Their interaction suite is totally sweet. But I'm holding back like a lot of stuff here. I'll take 3 and then another 1. Flexible Waterbender is going to hold that back. Callous Inspector. Yeah, they're just like ultra aggro, beatdown, supreme. So yeah, let's do Flexible Waterbender, and then I can start milling myself to try to get lessons in the bin. I want one more lesson, and then Lion Turtle's turned on. And also Gran is going to let me do card selection. So Flexible Waterbender is really nice with Gran. Next, no attacks end. Maybe I start milling them. Maybe we're going to get into a board stall. Oh, I can, that's a sweet combo. Paku is really good with Lost Days because you can mill their stuff, right? You can like, they put something second from the top and then you just mill it. I don't think I want to put Earthbender Ascension back. You can target an enchantment, as I learned in the Build-A-Box challenge. See my shorts, or Win-A-Box challenge. See my YouTube shorts if you're curious what I'm talking about. I learned that the hard way for sure. I can, as I also learned the hard way, I can Lost Days their Path to Redemption to unlock one of my creatures. Yeah, I'm just going to start milling them. This could get to a board stall, very possibly. So I'm just going to start milling them. Maybe I mill myself until I get one more lesson in the bin. So I have Origin of Metal Bending and Shared Roots. And Abandoned Attachments. So I have 3 more. Okay, maybe I don't really want to be milling myself then. Okay, I'll snap block with Wall Top Sentries. Absolutely no questions asked. Snap block with Wall Top Sentries. Yep. No doubt. Just block there. Because the whole point of that card is it blocks the flyer. So I'll tap Gran, Master Paku, and Wall Top Sentries. I guess I will mill myself. Just try to get a lesson and try to get more lessons in the bin. That is tough. I guess I'll put back Lost Days. I think Earthbender Ascension is just too good, isn't it? Isn't it? I mean, Vindictive Warden might kill me, though. I don't know. It's like a 12-turn clock or something. I think I'll be okay. I mean, I don't know if I'll be okay, but that might not be what kills me. All right. You killed it. I gained 2. I'm on a 14 turn clock for Vindictive Warden. Well, if they draw another land, though, it's faster, isn't it? If they draw another land. All right, do this. Put a counter on Meditation Pools, certainly. And get a forest. Get a quest counter. Play a land. And then I guess it's Turbo Mill, right? Yeah, no, I don't have any attacks, do I? I guess I'm on Turbo Mill. Oh, I can tap my Earth Rumble Restless. I didn't even think about that. I can tap my tapped down creatures. Yeah, getting rid of the Lost Days was good for them. Oh, I shouldn't have played the land because now I don't get card selection out of Grand. That was a blunder. That was just a clear mistake. Shouldn't have done that. All right, everyone's incentivized to play their lands except for me. Okay. Yeah, my blockers are actually not so good, are they? Okay. All right, they said I'm going aggro. So first I'm going to activate the Waterbender to see if I can get a lesson in the bin, which would let the wrestlers attack. Let the lion turtle block, I mean. Oh, I didn't tap Grand. That's so funny. Is Grand going to be blocking? Okay, I screwed that up in a funny way. I don't know what I'm doing. I guess Grand will block. So probably what we're going to do is Waterbender blocks Vindictive Warding because I'm worried about that guy. And I'll block it with Meditation Pools, Paku, and this. And then I take 9. 9 is a lot to take, my friends. That's a lot of damage to take. I guess I'll do it this way. I kind of screwed this up. I should have milled myself before damage to try to get a lesson in the bin. I screwed up. Well, that's okay. I mean, it's not really okay. That might be the game, but I'm going down to what? Something really low. Well, before damage. Actually, no, not before damage. I just take it. Yeah, that's too bad. Oh, no, because I can't even activate this after they kill it. Okay, I just misplayed this in every way. Just forget about everything that just happened here. I lost my Earthbender without even activating Grand and Paku. But I should have been milling myself lessons to see if Lion Turtle can become a blocker. I think I'm just so lost that it doesn't matter, though. They just successfully out-aggroed me. I guess maybe if I preserved some creatures, I guess maybe I could draw Floopsy, something like that. I really needed to kill this Vindictive Warden. Oh, they left the Waterbender. Okay, that actually gives me hope. I think the Waterbender was the card that they needed to kill, so I'm quite surprised by that. I wonder what their plan was. I'm really glad I got rid of Vindictive Warden. Why did they kill the 2/2? They don't want me drawing another card. They think that I need to draw a card to get out of this, is what they're saying. They're saying whatever I have on the board right now is not enough. And they might be correct about that. No, what are you doing? Oh my goodness. This just keeps happening. I'll do this and mill myself. Get a lesson. Get a lesson. That's not a lesson. No lessons here, my friends. No lessons here. Well, this is a good blocker. Is it enough? Well, you know, it's worth just putting it down and scrying, I think. It's a good blocker. Badger Mole Cub, do you do it? I mean, you're 2 creatures. You're a 2/2 and a 1/1. I don't know. I just want lessons. I just want more lessons. Dang, should I be also playing whatever Octopus Forum or something? 14 cards left and 4 lessons. I have a high chance of hitting them. So Paku should get me a lesson before blockers, I think. So I will tap Paku. I mean, not should, but like it's likely enough that it's worth doing, I think. Yeah, Earthbender Ascension is so good. I should have held that last land to have some card selection from Gran, although I'm not sure that it would have mattered. Okay, so Flexible Waterbender will block Beifong's Bounty Hunters for sure. Crack your land? Sure, makes sense. So Earthbender Ascension is their only green card. That's what that just told me. Because they tap both of their forests first. Yeah, it makes sense that you would attack with everything. I'm going to Waterbend this guy, and I will tap Paku, tap, and tap, and we're just hoping to hit a lesson. That's all I can say. We're just hoping to hit a lesson. Not a lesson. Still not a lesson. Okay. I'm not dead. So go to blockers, block, 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 and take 6 and die. Probably not the plan. Take 4 and go to 1. Rats. Rats. Okay, then I'll waterbend one more time to try to turn on my lion turtle. Tap, tap, and tap Gran to try to get a lesson in the bin. I have 4 lessons left, I think. That's a lesson. There we go. Lion turtle's online. At long last. At long last, my lion turtle is doing something. Oh, but it has trample. I forgot about that. Okay, that's fine. Well, I think we were dead in so many different ways. It was really, they had really good removal. Like the pacifisms were so good for them there. Locking down my life gainers. Yeah. And my reach creature. Yeah. No. Good stuff by them. Earthbender Ascension just rolled us over. All right, we've got a game. Gran into Cycle of Renewal into Badger Moles. I kind of like it. I do need to draw land. But I kind of like where this is headed. I mean, it's a few too many 5-drops, obviously, but I can scry land to the top or scry that to the bottom. It's a few too many 5-drops for anybody's taste, but okay, I can make an invincible Gran, I guess, if push comes to shove. This card is good. I like it. Yeah, my low lesson count really got me that turn, didn't it? All right, in with Gran. Draw a card, discard a card, pitch a Badger Mole. Don't really need 2 of those. I'm happily going to eat this Rockets Audience if they let me. They didn't let me. Play this, and I really want to be ramping. I really want to hit my 5-drops. Well, Benevolent River Spirit is actually a 7-drop, but okay, you gain some life, you get a 2/2. So Walltop Sentries is looking good. Badger Mole is looking good. And then end of turn I cycle. Sack the forest. Get a forest and an island, I guess, something like that. Still no land. Still no land. Well, I'll attack with Gran, hopefully draw land. That's a land. Pitch a Walltop Sentries. Don't really need 2 of those guys. Still representing Origin of Metal Bending. Okay, I get Metal Bent. Indestructible Gran. The ultimate mega mecha Gran. And then Walltop Sentries. Okay, they do have a lot of mana. 1, 2, 3, 4. If they play a land, it's 5. And then if they play a 4-drop, it's 6. Boomy Unleashed. Yeah, what a bomby format. What a bomby format. There's just bombs every game. Every game, another bomb. Another game, another bomb. Well, I'll play Badger Mole because it blocks that. Put the counters on Rumble Arena, no attacks. Yeah. Well, we were 4-0, I think. So were we? Was it 4-0? So I guess we were in for some beats. We were going to face some pretty good decks. I would like to pick up another win. I would like to make a profit in gems. I think my deck deserves it, but we'll see. Yeah, it has to do the damage to me. Can I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm pretty close. Is this worth it? I think so. They have to getting Boomy through is not easy. So let's do this. Draw a card and discard a card, right? I kind of like that. Scry 2. I mean, the other option is Earth Rumble Wrestlers, which doesn't involve tapping down all of my stuff. Might be the safer play. I kind of like Scry 2. Okay, yeah, I don't need Master Paku, not at all. Yeah, I mean, I have 2 blockers for Boomy. One of them has Ward. Oh, that's kind of sweet. Lost Days, a land. Could be good. And then Lion Turtle is going to be online. I like that. I like that a lot. Yep, 2 on top sounds good to me. No attacks. Yeah, Lost Days on a land is brutal. It's just kind of straight up removes a land. It's land destruction in Contemporary Magic. I thought they didn't really do that anymore. These forests look like broccolis, in my opinion. Just my opinion. Sold out, you can pay the ward. They highlighted it, so I'm just thinking of what they could have. I mean, they could have a lot. They have 8 mana. They could have a lot. They would need 2 removal spells plus paying the ward for Boomy to get through, though. Pirate Peddlers. I guess you could have a bite spell. I guess you could have 2 bite spells. That would be brutal. That would be bad punishment against me. Just don't have another one, please. Just not another. This is looking like another removal spell, isn't it? Because they're leaving everything untapped. Is it a bite spell by Pirate Peddlers? Yeah, if you have the bite spell, bite the peddlers into Badger Mole. Oh, okay. I'll just chump block with Boomy. Oh, you untap Boomy. Okay, I guess I'll trade with the forest, and you get to attack for 2 with your other forest. Oh, you get to attack for 3. Sure, it happens. Okay, it untaps, and you get to attack. Oh, I like the little arena icon. Nothing else can attack. That's cool. All right, I have Lost Days for your forest. Oh, you untap all your lands. Untap all lands, not just all land creatures. Okay. Next, no attacks end. Okay, cracking your land. Resolve. Get a bunch of counters. Blah blah blah. Yep. I think I lose. I think I just kind of petered out. I couldn't get. They got their lands under them and they played a bomb, and I couldn't get my lands under me, and I couldn't play a bomb. So that's Avatar. They smartly distributed the counters, and with Pirate Peddlers, Boomy, and blah blah blah. All right, get rid of that guy. I will actually probably chump block. I'll actually double block the Pirate Peddlers. Yeah, let's just clear the road here a little bit. Something like this, and then send that one back. They're going to get like a lot of counters, destroy all my stuff and everything. I don't know. I think we were kind of dead no matter what. We're down to 6. Yeah, let's just call this. I mean, Boomy got us. What can I say? All right, hopefully better luck on the next one. Going 4-0 into 0-2 doesn't feel great, so really hoping to make a gem profit. Spirit Water Revival Buildaround is a bit of a meme, so I do still feel perfectly content with a 4-3, but I really think we can do better. Let's try. All right, let's get that 5th win. I believe we can do it. Not with this hand we can't. I mean, I guess Badger Mole Cub on 2. And then if I draw line, I have 1, 2, 3. I'm like somewhere near Badger Moling. Badger Mole Cub into Badger Mole. But I need... The Spirit Water Revivals are just dead in my hand unless I draw double blue. Yeah, no. It's worth it to go back for another card. Probably just put back Spirit Water Revival. This is not the point in the game when we want to see that. Maybe I could have put back Origin of Metal Bending, but... Still trying to draw 14. That's my white whale of this this event. The problem is we have too many stats. You need like a super controlling deck with 1 million removal spells if you want to draw 14. I'll tell you that much right now. Stuck on 3 because my deck doesn't really have enough a lot of early plays. Going in for 1. I'm not totally sure why, because I guess I should have held that back because I can block the Rocket's Audience and Origin if they have a trick, so that was probably wrong. But yeah, probably just on the theory that they're ramping. All right, did not hit a land, but we did hit a Lion Turtle. They're going to get to attack. Yeah, it's looking very awkward for us, but at least we can Earth Rumble Wrestlers or Badger Mole next turn if we get a land. So that's something Legend of Kyoshi drawing 4. Wow, going 4-0 into 0-3 is pretty brutal. But you know, I mean, we did rip off a Spirit Water Revival, so I guess I can be happy with that. I definitely just play the Earth Rumble Wrestlers. What does this turn into? It's not like a auto win if it flips. Unlike the other ones, this one's not an auto win if it flips, but you do get, okay, you get an 8-8. Well, I guess I can get Wall Top Sentries to block that. I should have already played the Wall Top Sentries now that I think about it. That was a blunder. What a format, eh? Yeah, I mean, I probably should have constructed my deck a little bit better with more things to do early on. It does feel like we hit a streak of bad luck. Like, the first 4 games we were doing quite well. But, okay, I mean, there's plenty more to be played here. I can play Wall Top Sentries, block their forest, and then give my Wall Top Sentries indestructible if I hit a land. Then I'm Death Touching the 8-8. Okay, that's perfectly fine. I'm Death Touching the 8-8. And then I have a Death Toucher left, and Avatar Kyoshi is, well, it flips, so you... Okay, but because it's indestructible... Sabertooth Moose Lion, and I don't hit a land. Okay, well, thanks for watching my deck, everyone. I think we can just call it there. They're about to get a 5/4. They have a 7/7. They have an 8/8 trampler. All right. Well, I mean, we built a ramp deck around the draw 7 card. It was pretty sweet. We saw it basically every game. We only managed to draw 7 one time. I wish I got into draw 14, and it would have been nice to. I mean, after going 4-0, you don't really want to lose 3 games in a row. But I think our deck. This was not a trophy deck, in my opinion. So on this episode of Buildaround Masterclass, what did we learn? Spirit Water Revival is totally sweet, and you should play it and have tons of fun playing Magic, everyone. And don't forget to splash.